ladies and gentlemen. This is Exip with a short update video on the upcoming CSGO tournament that is Cologne 2015. ESL 1 indeed, held in Germany. The reason for me making this video is, what else could it be? The pick'em challenge, of course. And as always, I have made my picks already. No, that's not always. I didn't do that the last time, and this is because I was so eager to just place my goddamn stickers somewhere that I just went ahead and bought them, placed them, and thought, hey, wait a minute. Didn't I used to make a video on these ones? Yes, I did. So, I decided to go invest myself in a new recording program other than Fraps because it eats your CPU and GPU and is not anywhere near as fun. It takes down performance and it's just plain shit, to being quite frank with you. Now I'm using Action and it works a lot better. Let me be clear on that one. And it's just a beast. And now I'm here and I got completely off track again. Good job. And then I'll go into the pick'em challenge. And be aware, I heavy biased opinions whatsoever. And if you want professional opinions, I'm not the one to turn to, because quite frankly, I will go with biased opinions because I am that kind of idiot. But I will definitely give you insight on what I have thought in the process of placing these stickers. Warning, it's not much. Because once again, I said I'm biased. So, in Group A, we're looking at NIP. In Group B, I picked Envious. And Group C, it's Fnatic. And D, it's Cloud9. So why did I pick NIP in Group A? Yes, I am Danish, so a lot of Danish people will probably tell me that I am a fucking moron for choosing any of the sorts of NIP, especially because of their performance. And some will say, hey, that's not a bad choice actually. Because as we all know, NIP has been... I don't even know. They're up and down, up and down, up and down, and sometimes they're up and around, and they have some good rounds, and then they fall flat on their ass, which is unfortunate. But why I didn't go with TSM is because even though TSM, they seem pumped, they seem absolutely ready, and I would be surprised if they do not at least go to the semifinals. That's how strong TSM looks at the moment. But then again, the choking must be real, and I didn't jinx it. Don't even start. So yeah, I want to see TSM in the finals, definitely. It is a home team, and honestly, they deserve it at this point. They're a team that have been fighting to get to the top. They have been at quarterfinals, they have been at semifinals, they actually won a few grand finals in non-major tournaments as of lately, which is pretty exciting to say the least, because that means that they will be pumped for this one, hopefully. So why I did go with NIP? Well, we have seen them go to the finals so many times, so I would be surprised to see them not go undefeated, at least in the group stage. I will probably be a little more doubtful of these guys in the quarterfinals and the semifinals, seeing as how they have been so close to losing so many quarterfinals and semifinals and grand finals as well. They have lost many grand finals, only one major in Cologne 1 year ago actually, which is quite yeah, you get the point. They want to win it again. They really do. So I chose NIP because it is my favorite team, and Renegades and CLG, I know that CLG is pretty good. They will give a challenge for TSM and NIP, no doubtful. And should they go undefeated, by all means, CLG will probably be the one to upset Group A, if you ask me. Renegades, they almost tied with Dignitas, but won out against them. I'd say that if you cannot directly, I don't know, win like 16 and to 1 deficit against a tier 3 team, you're probably going to have a tough time against teams like TSM and NIP. For not to say CLG as well, so I think Renegades will have a tough time going anywhere, but I definitely think that they can. I think it's very clear that I don't believe much in them. Anyway, they can probably go somewhere, and we should not count them out, and yet I have, because fuck that. They're gonna be a challenge to be reckoned with, but I don't think they will pass through the group stage. If they do not go out on day 1, they will on day 2. I'm almost certain of that. And if they do, it will be an upset, and I'll be having a shitload to talk about when we get to further points. NVS in Group B, that's a no-brainer for me. I don't even know if I have to explain. I mean, NVS is a previous tournament winner under the old name in LDLC, and as far as I'm concerned, they have scrambled a team together with almost the same members as the old LDLC completely. I think it's minus 1 member or 2. I'm not exactly sure, I can't remember. And a few members have gone to Titan. I actually think it's 2. But I have great faith in NVS in Group B because Luminosity, I don't know much about them. Team Kinguin, overly aggressive. I wouldn't believe in them too much, even though they can go ahead and upset Group B with being undefeated on day 1. We'll see how that turns out. Flip side, come to say that they're like Renegades to me, even though they have been on the scene for far longer than Renegades. And I don't think that's no, absolutely not. They're maybe they can win over Luminosity Gaming. They gave, although Flipside did give NIP a run for its money in the last major, I don't think it's going to be much of an issue for NVS to win out that group at all. Luminosity and Flipside might fight for staying in the group stages, and Kinguin will probably be the team to be reckoned with, unless I'm switching up Flipside and Kinguin, in which I'm the idiot, but I think Team NVS for the pick will work perfectly correctly. Fnatic in Group C, again, no-brainer for me. Navi is going to be a force to be reckoned with here as well. They can give a Fnatic a run for its money, definitely. But then again, I wouldn't say don't put too much on Navi, because even though they are very, very strong, they are a top 1. They are tier 1, in fact. They are that strong now, yeah. Navi is back on their, I would say, initially level of performance back in 1.6 with Edward the Pistol King. I'm serious, it was. So, Fnatic and Navi will be the 2 teams to watch out for here in Group C. They will be the one to go toe-to-toe. Titan will also maybe quite be strong. May have a chance against Navi, in fact. And Fnatic as well at some point. I don't know much about Team E-Battle, so I can't speak for those. But if Team E-Battle is going to go undefeated and beat them all out, I am gonna be stunned. I'm gonna clap my little hands and say, nice job, because they're new, as far as I'm concerned, and yeah, I hope to see them go somewhere, as I do with all new teams, but most fall flats in the first media they participate in. And it's not completely stupid to understand that. Honestly, I was fumbling through words there, because it is going to be tough at the first major. And in Group D, we are going to have Cloud9, and this was a tough choice. It was between Virtus.pro and Cloud9. Mousesports is quite strong though, so don't count them out, as well as Team Immunity that has actually also shown nice performances in the last couple of months, although not winning anything, as with Mousesports not winning anything either, but they're pretty strong in fact both. So Group D is a pretty go with what your gut feelings tells you, and I would say Cloud9 is what my gut tells me, and my gut wasn't wrong during Katowice. my gut really wasn't wrong. Actually, the times where I didn't believe my gut and say no, 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 they will probably not win because I can't be that lucky. I actually lost the bets, not believing my gut. So who knows? I believe Cloud9 will take Group D undefeated day one, so to speak. I believe Virtus Pro will have a problem because they haven't been playing on their top level, and I don't think they will here either. I mean, they probably have been training a lot, but it's more about attitude. And as Pasha said in his interview, it's all about the attitude. And they didn't even know how this major would go, but hopefully it would go good. They would train and they would keep their spirits up, but he said it would be tough. And I think that says something, doesn't it? Now, Mouse Sports have been coming back, and Goppy, the legend from 1.6, in case you didn't know, and he is quite not at his 1.6 level, but he is definitely good. So he is a force to be reckoned with, and Mouse Boards have been switching in and out on, I believe they got Dennis as well now. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the case, and Mouse Boards will probably go ahead and be a nuisance to both VP and Cloud9. But I choose to win with Cloud9 because they have been rising and actually are pretty damn good right now. Let's see if the doping test catch them off guard. I don't know, because I believe there was one guy on Cloud9 that had been taking drugs, smaller drugs, but it's still illegal. So that it's a pretty risky bet because they can be all from good to shit on that account, and that shit if a team is unpredictable. That's not good. But I choose to go with it anyway, and let's see if I'm wrong. I don't really care about the gold trophy too much, as long as I get silver. Anything below that, it's simply not acceptable. Simple as that. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of this video, and if not, well, I gave my 2 cents. You can always disagree and agree. And I'll see you next time.